Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. We're going to be doing things slightly different today, which is probably not quite entirely unexpected. Alright, let's see if we can get this baby to light. For those of you that are repeat offenders, I want to thank you so much for coming by once more. I appreciate your time and energy. And for those of you that are brand new to my channel or just stopping in to check in, see what's up, what's going on, curiosity, whatever the case may be, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone finds exactly what it is that you are seeking. I'm going to open this baby up because this stuff is powerful. And today we're going to visit a little bit about blockages. What is blocking your path or your way to success? Right now I just happen to look up at the clock. I see 11:11. Well, 1:11. So 11:11 and number 111 can mean something to you specifically, such as new beginnings, new starts. And yet when you look around, sometimes it's really difficult to see exactly how that pertains to your life. If that is you, then this is your reading. Show me what I need to see. For pile number one. Pile number one, what are the blockages? What is interfering with pile number one, success? Or the perception of success? Show me now. The Four of Pentacles. The Magician, which landed a little bit on its side. And center of it all we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? So could we right here, right off the bat, Three of Pentacles to me symbolizes cooperation, collaboration, working as a team. I heard spreading yourself thin. I heard lack of focus because you're doing too much, even though perhaps you're collaborating and that's the wisest thing. Perhaps you have other projects that you are focused on that kind of diffuses your focus, okay? It's like counting on everyone to do their part. And sometimes people do. We're creatures. And other times they don't. And we pick up the slack wherever it's warranted. But because Magician actually landed a little bit on its side, I'm going to say that maybe perhaps you don't think that you have the skills, the skill set to manifest what it is that you want. When in reality, you actually have everything at your fingertips. It's within you. It's nothing that's outside of you to really bring about the success that you're seeking, whatever that is. So I feel like the fact that maybe you're collaborating and working on projects and doing like several things somehow, some way dilutes your magic just a little bit. And because of that diluting of the magic, things have been slow to proceed, slow to manifest. With the Four of Pentacles here, I see that you're somebody who keeps your feelings to yourself. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of thought in that mind of yours. It's like it never stops thinking. You may have some nervous fidgeting habits that you're maybe just becoming aware of, or other people have pointed out. Also, I'm getting that perhaps you're not expressive on an emotional level, but you are on a sexual level, okay? That's going to be for maybe one or two of you. So it's difficult for you to actually open up your mouth and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling, or validate yourself, or communicate those ideas and things. But when it comes to expressing yourself sexually, that's not a problem. And in fact, I feel like that can even be an overabundant focus. Overabundant focus, is that a thing? Probably not. I feel like maybe even sexual release can be just a big focus for you. That's how I'll say it. And I'll keep it PG, keep my other thoughts to myself, allow you to fill in the blanks, because you guys are smart and you can do that. Show me why the Three of Pentacles is here for attaining success and achievement, or as a blockage for my piles number one. Show me what I need to see for pile number one. Why is the Three of Pentacles here as a hindrance, as a block? Show me now. Okay, keeps you tied up. It keeps you tied up. And even though this is our merman, he's got a very scorpionic body. So you could really be in your head, or the fact that you're team working with three different people, collaborating with others, can have you like tied up. It's almost like you can't move one way or another. I'm restricted, I'm confined, and I have to get a better view of things in order to see how I can get out of it, how I can attain success, how I can move forward, and so on and so forth. Let me get a little bit more clarity for you. Why is the Hangman here? For pile number one. Why is the Three of Pentacles here as a blockage? What is standing in the way of pile number one success? Show me now. Queen of Fire. Leo, fixed sign of fire. The timing within 7 to 14 days during the summer, July 22nd through August 21st. The ruling planet, the sun. Magnanimous, hospitable, languid, creative, caring, authoritative, determined, warm, active, generous, and strength. So perhaps this is saying that because you're doing the whole teamwork, rah, let's pitch in, great job team, all things like that, let's all collaborate, let's all work together. It's not allowing you to put forth your best foot forward. Or maybe you feel cramped and hindered because you have a role to play. And definitely it's not the lead role. It's I'm a wheel, I'm a cog in the wheel. I'm a cog in the clock. I don't know. So you get the point. It's something to the effect of, I'm just another cog working. This happened to jump down, so I'm going to take it. Culmination, effort, completion, abundance, fulfillment, release, fruits of your labor, focus on your needs, harvest, moving on. Yes, the time has come. So I feel like you are coming into a time of completion, of ending your collaboration with other people, ending your contract, your agreement, whatever it may be. Because I feel like now you're looking at things from a different perspective, and now you're seeing exactly how hemmed in and perhaps how tied up you are to an extent. I think you want to take more of a lead role, and maybe that's what you desire. with the Leo card, it's featuring strength. And that is the same thing as in traditional tarot. It would be the number 8. And that tells me that you are learning to master your inner beast. So something about this is like you're being confined on the outside versus being confined on the inside. And maybe taking off that net will open you up to be able to trust yourself, to have the strength, to have the self-discipline, to have the self-control and the power to be able to break through the barriers of what it is that you want, what it is that you need. I feel like being a leader. Show me why the Magician card came out here, all sideways like this. Okay. So the Jumper card came, and it's like, which way do I go? Road, crossroads, journey, multiple choice. It's like you're filling in a test sheet. Travel, free will, opportunity, weigh the options, deciding independent and road trip. So the inability to manifest right here, it's almost like you feel like, yeah, I'm kind of like headed my way, in my groove, doing my thing. And then you don't, and then you do, and then you don't. It's because you're collaborating with other people. And maybe it's time that you, take your independence in your own hands, take your own strength in your own hands, and head in the direction that is the most fulfilling. It will be a journey. And this is going to maybe even be like a monumental effort, because this person's like on up here, hanging upside down with no one in sight. And presumably the hands are... they're bound behind his back. I'm tired, and so my brain easily slips into areas it should not. Okay, forgive. Okay, the Sun. So yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, pride. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, there's a lot to do with sexuality here. A lot of like, I feel a lot of fantasizing, a lot of even perhaps like masturbation or being fluid, having different, like people can have your body, but they can't have your mind, they can't have your soul. And now perhaps I feel like you're a little bit turned around, a little bit like your typical MO isn't quite working anymore, and you're thrown off balance. You're like, what the heck? Like, I've always done this. I've always just had a good time. I've always enjoyed my sensuality, the pleasures of my skin and your skin, and whatever the case may be. So whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be a time that you remove your bondage. And for the fact that this person's like so free sexually, and yet this person is so cocooned, I'm wondering like, what exactly are they hiding, or what are they wrapped? What's wrapped up in there? Let me use a different deck. Hold on. What exactly is being harnessed in this connection with the Three of Pentacles, please? Three of Pentacles can also mean third party, by the way. If you guys are readers, you know that. The Ace of Pentacles, it's perhaps a new beginning. So maybe you're wanting something new, something different. It's not that what you've been doing is unsatisfying, obviously. But perhaps it just no longer holds the joy or the allure that it once did. Show me why the Sun is here next to the Four of Pentacles, please. Why is this here for pile number 1? Show me now. So you could again be seeing 1111. I just see these wands is like 11. The number 4 could have special significance. Stability can mean a lot. Your home and your heart can mean a lot as well. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I have a feeling that because this person, or presumably you, okay, because you're in this, like, let me gain a better perspective. I'm sitting on the fence. I'm judging things. I'm trying to look at my options, trying to figure things out. And yet I give freely, like, kumbaya, I don't know. I feel like you're withholding your emotions and your heart. So your emotions and your heart have not been engaged in this. Sensuality, sexuality, yes, for sure. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Let's see if we can get more from the Kipper cards. We are not making this reading long. I'm like determined. It's not going to be long. It's going to be a short one, okay? Show me what I need to see as far as what is hindering. Pile number 1, why is the Hangman here? Along with the 3 of Pentacles, my deck is going to fall. No, you are not. Show me what I need to see. What is the blockage? Why is this Hangman feeling so trapped, so needing to figure things out? Show me now. Message of concern. Maybe one of the people that you collaborated with or collaborating with messaged you and that just worried you or threw you for a loop. What else is pile number 1 having difficulty feeling successful or moving on or feeling hemmed in? Show me now. Occupation, work, could be quite the albatross, and false person. So I feel like these are 2 different things, but it could be that, you know, work is work and we all have to have a certain persona to be able to make it through the day. Why is this false person here? Is a blockage, please? Why is this? Okay, show me now. Eight of Cups, because you feel like walking away is going to be really painful. So you're trying to gain a different perspective. It's become an albatross of sorts because you've tried, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into 8 of Cups. You measured them patiently, you stirred all the ingredients together, you looked at them and carefully assembled them, and yet they weren't appreciated. In return, you do not feel that emotional fulfillment. And now you feel like, wow, that's a fierce look. It's almost like King of Wands. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to do me. His chest is out. He's like all about the conquer. I know what I want. I see a bunch of sharks out there, and it's like, I ain't scared. I'm doing this. So I feel like some way, somehow, you need to walk away from something, whether that's a job or people or both. I feel like even putting aside like the false mask can also be like you wearing a mask, that things have worked up till now in a certain way, and now you're just feeling like it's not fulfilling, and you've been okay with it, but now you have like your eyes set on something else, so you have renewed determination, a new fire, and you're finding your mojo once again. I feel like ignited is what I'm trying to say. Princes of Earth, the timing, a year or more from now, during the summer, August 22nd through September 21st, ruling planet is Mercury. Analytical, hardworking, intelligent, conscientious, helpful, critical, picky, exacting, and responsible. That is a Hermit energy. Virgo, mutable sign of Earth. So this may or may not help you. But I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you found a new mojo. Maybe you fell out of love with your job, out of love with a partnership. Maybe you have a business that you're collaborating with and you're just not feeling it anymore. You want independence. You want to conquer. You want more fire in your life. Whatever it is, I feel like you will actually achieve it. Last card for pile number 1. Pile number 1. Show me what pile number 1 needs to do to remove these blockages, whatever blockage is in their way. What do I need to know about this? Show me now. The Hierophant. Now is the time to conform to convention or tradition. It's not the time to rock the boat. So, setting yourself aside, attaining higher learning, maybe even being a mentor. Number 5, a lot of changes and fluctuations, okay? And then this one flipped with it, so the High Priestess. So maybe you're going to follow your own intuition. Maybe you're starting to go more with the flow. Intuition, mystery, and sensuality combined with common sense. Now is the time to trust your instincts and go with your gut feeling. When you combine the numbers here is number 7. I think that's a very spiritual number, by the way. But I feel like with the Hierophant is higher learning. I think that you are working on something internally before you can progress, okay? So I hope that this reading helped you. If it did, please do give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. Much love to you. Namaste. Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your reading. Pile number 2, if you chose this pile, then this reading is for you. Let's get a little sagey sage and not burn the whole house down, hopefully. Sparks. When sparks fly. I almost wonder if this pertains more to you. Are sparks flying? Are there eruptions? High energy, excitement, overstimulation? I guess we'll find out. Show me what I need to see for pile number 2. What is the blockage for pile number 2? Why do they feel hindered or blocked? What exactly is standing in the way of success, please? Show me now. Okay, I'll take these and the jumper. The 4 of Cups. This is, I want to focus on the good old times. The times of old, the times when we'd get together, we'd drink and be merry and hang out. And maybe even have barbecues. Whatever it is that felt emotionally fulfilling and fun and happy. The 9 of Cups is wanting a wish to be fulfilled. The 10 of Pentacles is wanting stability, a great foundation, cornucopia. The 3 of Swords is feeling hurt, loss, betrayal, deep sadness. And the 4 of Swords is reflecting on that as being immobile, in a near trance state, feeling maybe even numb, trying to process. Keep in mind, pile number 2, that when we're trying to process grief, it is not uncommon for that to really hit your central nervous system, well, frankly, your whole body. And allow yourself time to heal. Sleeping is a good way to do that. Resting. And if you need to, get help, professional help. So what's standing in the way of your success is not seeing the opportunity within this loss. So all you're seeing is, oh, I've lost the good times, the times when we were full of cheer, the times we were full of beer, the times that we barbecued, all of those things that we enjoy. And if those times are gone for whatever reason, there's a need for you to actually lift up that head and look around, because what you're being offered is something maybe completely different. It's an Ace of Cups. This is emotional gratification. This is an opportunity. This is the Holy Grail, in fact. Mind, body, spirit, soul. And yet you're not seeing it for what it is. You may not even notice that it's being offered to you because you're so focused on the loss. You're so focused on heartache, heartbreak. You're focused on foundation, on family, on security, on money. And you're focused on wanting your wish. See, this is double confirmation. This is why I know that you're just riveted on what it is that you want, and nothing else will do. And while you're in that energy, that is going to be a major albatross around your neck. It's going to be very difficult to move away from that energy, to even see something positive, because it's almost like saying, I made Kool-Aid, I forgot the flavors that I mixed together. It was a perfect cup of Kool-Aid. I drank it all, now it's gone, and I don't have the packages, and I don't recall what the recipe is. I know it's kind of a weird analogy. Now, if you look, my camera's actually putting a perfect moon right here above this person's cup. And I almost feel like you're asking, well, what cup is being offered to me? Like, I feel like anger and bitterness and sadness and feeling hurt, all of the above. Maybe even you're drinking to numb those feelings. Yep. But what you don't see is summer, the waxing crescent. Major opportunities celebrating the light, warmth, growth, bold relaxation, enjoyment, expansion, positivity, building strength. Wait, things will unfold. Part of the waiting is trusting your intuition. Part of trusting your intuition also is looking around and listening to your intuition. When someone says, hey, I have something for you, or when Spirit says, okay, take a new look, reevaluate what you see around you. This person's like, I see 3 cups. I see nobody around me. I see nowhere to sit. I see a hard surface at my back. I see ripped pants. I see loneliness. And Spirit says, okay, look again. Look around you. This person's like, I see 3 cups that are no longer here. And I see things that are tough on my back. And I see that my feet are ashy and dirty. And Spirit says, all right, try it again. Look around. What do you see? And this person says, okay, I see 3 cups that are not filled. I see my friends not here. I see people not celebrating with me, not breaking bread with me, not enjoying time with me. And Spirit's like, all right, for the 220th time, for real, look up and tell me what you see. And maybe this time, this person says, I see water, an ocean, some weird chick trying to bring me a cup with funny ears. And I see green bottles at my feet. And I see 3 cups. And that's already an improvement, because this person finally notices the girl coming out from the sea with a gift. Point being is that in trying to look at your situation differently, it takes practice. It doesn't always come easily. The silver lining is seldom found. Just glancing over and saying, oh, look at that, after a hardship or during a hardship. It typically takes a lot of hard work, methodical thinking, and effort. Show me what I need to see for the 4 of Swords. Why is this here as a blockage? Show me now. I'm taking this. There's a moon I talked about. Intuition, subconscious, fantasy, romance, psyche. Affection, recognition, invitation, sensuality, artistic, and divine feminine. White wolf, confidence, guidance, trust your inner knowing, instinctual freedom, believe in your power, resilience, and stamina. You have so much power that is so untapped. It's unbelievable. Even now, the moon that was on this card initially with the light is actually gone. So we have the moon here. Tapping into your subconscious is going to do wonders for you, getting in touch with your inner knowing. Believing in your power, your resilience, and your stamina will by far supersede anything else, any loss that you're feeling here, any momentary good times that you're feeling perhaps that have left your world. I would say you're 3 steps away from a whole new perception. Show me what I need to see. What's the Ten of Pentacles here as an obstacle? For pile number 2, show me now. Maybe you're feeling like friends, family doesn't support you. Hummingbird, enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, nectar, sweet goodness, lift out of negativity, lightness of being, yeah. Exactly what we were just talking about. So lifting out of this negativity. Easier said than done, I heard, and I totally get that. Being present. This person isn't even aware they're on the beach mostly. They're not aware of the warmth in their toes because of the sand, or perhaps even the chill on their toes because of the sand. They're not aware of their hair being blown about because of the waves or the wind. Element of fire, enthusiastic, creative, forceful, ego-centered, passionate, spontaneous, impulsive, hot-tempered, sexy, larger than life, inspiration, and excitement. Expect the unexpected. This is what you have waiting for you once you start listening to your intuition, listening to your own personal guidance, trusting your inner knowledge, believing in your power, your resilience, and your stamina. I feel like there's a little bit of navel gazing, stinking thinking here. I also feel like because this person's longing at the 3 empty cups, it's going to be really important that you reevaluate what your 9 of cups is. What is it that you dream? What is it that you wish for? What is it you want? Okay, let's see what this jumper is. Neptune, ruler of enlightenment, yeah. Inspiration, illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy dreams, disillusion. Enlightenment, the Hanged Man, gaining a new perspective, trying to look at things incredibly different than how you're looking at them now. It really is all about perception. Is that man actually sitting on the beach stranded all by himself? Or is that man enjoying the beach all by himself, only to be interrupted by some chick offering him a glass with funny ears? You know, it's about your perception. Show me more about this depression for pile number 2. Show me now. Birds, communicate, negotiate, chatty, debate, discuss, flighty, nervous, ADHD, making contact, noisy, text, or call someone. Jupiter, ruler of expansion, expansive, optimistic growth, benefit, luck, making stable changes, destiny, turning point, tolerant, grateful, goodwill, oops, good fortune. Last card for pile number 2. Show me now. Albatross, a good omen, calm, monogamy, stamina, baggage, burdens, feeling cursed, guilt, shame, and regret. Yeah, so I feel like there's a little bit of stinking thinking going on here, and I completely understand how that goes. Been there, done that. Easy to get into. Very difficult to crawl out of. But once again, with practice, does make perfect. It seems like every time you kind of pull yourself out of that and focus. Okay, what gives me joy? Be very present in the moment. How am I feeling now? I don't feel so good. I maybe need to take a shower. I need to brush my teeth. I need to comb my hair. Maybe I need to dye my hair to feel better. Maybe I need a haircut. Maybe I need to, whatever it is, take care of my physical state. And look around and take care of what you can and your surroundings. Just being really present in your skin, asking yourself, okay, how do I feel? And if the answer is always, I feel lost, I feel empty, I feel sad, then ask why. Why? Ask Spirit, show me why. What can I do to change this? Six of Wands. There's victory to be had. You can totally transmute this energy, this power. You have to make a decision for you. Nobody else can make it for you. I feel like you have a lot of people that are looking at you, looking towards you, looking for you. They see you as radiant, as beautiful, as very abundant. You're well celebrated. You may not even know it. People want you to come back to life. Like this is not the same person as this merman. And so maybe you've forgotten some of your magic. Maybe you've forgotten your talents, your gifts, your personal gifts. Not about joining in the celebration. Maybe perhaps doing things that make you later feel celebrated. That's taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Five of Wands, a lot of battles, a lot of struggles, internal, external. Could be a struggle everywhere you turn. And again, there's a great idea to ask, why are all these battles and struggles my way? The Queen of Swords would tell you, cut through that like a knife, and don't be delicate with yourself. Excuse me. Think, okay, there's so many fights and battles around me. Well, why is that? What's a common denominator? Am I playing a role in this? Am I participating? In fact, am I egging this thing along? If the answer is yes to any of those, then obviously there's some changes that need to happen in order for you to pursue your own happiness. Just feels like there's a lot of anger, aggressiveness, a desire to fight and combat. And I think taking the emotion out of it, thinking it things logically, maybe even writing a list of why do I feel like I'm in the thick of things? Why am I always fighting? Why are people fighting around me? Whatever the case may be, can lead you to some great answers to release yourself from pain, from headaches, from feeling sad, from feeling lonely, all those things. So the Queen of Swords, this is a definite need to really analyze things right now. And I mean that from a very neutral place. You have to take your heart, your emotions out of it and look at things logically. The Eight of Wands, and I can see that things will progress and move forward with a lot of like collaboration, messages, volcanic, maybe even explosive messages. I don't know. Potentially. And you feel all tied up in your head. So this is almost like, what do I do energy? There's no way I can move this way, that way. But she's actually not quite tied so tightly. And she has a little sword in her mouth. So she can actually walk through these. If she just wiggled her feet out of it, she can eventually wiggle out of that spot. So I think there needs to be a lot of processing, a lot of analytics going into what it is that's standing in your way of progressing and moving forward. Is it the fighting? Is it the arguing? Is it the having your own way? Is it the directly opposing other people? A combination thereof? Do you feel like other people directly opposing you? In which case I would ask, okay, people are opposing you. Is there a way that you can stand away? Maybe stay in your own lane? Are you the one encroaching on other people's toes to cause this opposition? Or these fights and battles? I mean, there's a million questions you would have to ask yourself to get through the core of the matter. But only you have the answers, just as good as you have the questions. Nine of Swords, I definitely feel a lot of anxiety. Maybe headaches, maybe things coming out to haunt you, skeletons coming out, and then a major, major, major change, okay? Things have to change, and endings feel incredibly difficult. Then you've got your Knight of Cups. So that's when, and I feel like even that's a cup that was offered in the very beginning of our story. Except I put 25 cards on it. So look, same cup that was offered by this little girl here. And the Knight looks upon it fondly. That could be an apology. That could be emotional fulfillment. That could be the Holy Grail. That could be many, many things. So I think that there is a balm for your soul should you choose to pursue it correctly. Thing is to get to the heart of the matter, not wear, you know, velvet gloves with yourself. Just look at the matter exactly how it is. Get to the root of why all these fights, all these strife. Are you wanting something that other people don't want? Vice versa? Is there a compromise? Are you trying to force things? Are other people forcing things? Is there a compromise? Or do you just have to omit people out of your life then? Lots of questions for you. But that's standing in the way, is taking the emotion out, looking at things from a very, very logical perspective. I know it's difficult, but I also know that if I can do it, you sure as hell can do it. I have absolutely no doubt. So I hope that that helps. Much love to you. If you like this kind of reading, smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe, and namaste. Hi, pal number 3. This message is for thee. My name is Crystal, Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your reading. And I totally forgot to clear off the pile from the last read. Hello. That's how the day's going. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Hope you find exactly what it is that you're seeking. And if not, I hope that you find some amusement in the very least. And for those of you that are my repeat offenders, I want to thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. So we got some sagey sage going on. We're going to find out exactly what blockages. Oh, hey, it's a jump already. What blockages are here for pile number 3, and how can we overcome them, please? Show me what I need to see for pile number 3. What are the blockages for pile number 3? Okay. We got a bunch of cards jumping. 7 of Wands, so maybe you're in this little self-protective mode. It's like, whoa, 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 slow down. Nobody come at me at once. Temperance, you're wanting balance. There's also intuitively a major alchemy happening right here, where you feel like there's different elements being brought about almost like an alchemy, causing a third component that you're not familiar with, maybe even perhaps something you don't even want. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely, I don't blame you. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but a defensive posture. It's like, whoa, YuMor people are just wild. Calm down. I feel like maybe you're left in the dark about something. It's like a 5 of Pentacles, not being sure. This person doesn't even see the Pentacles, in fact. This is not having the answers. This is like feeling left out, feeling ghosted. And it's quite emotional. 6 of Swords. This is about moving on or moving. Harnessing the energies and your resources just to move on. Or I heard move out. And then Knight of Swords. This is gaining clarity. So right now the blockages is feeling defensive. What's blocking you is a feeling of defensiveness, self-protection, feeling like people are coming at you with maybe, what is that, fire, like messages or some kind of illumination, something that kind of is giving you answers, but you don't want it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, okay? I heard them cards fall. Oh, here it is. I heard you fall. What is that? Head of the pack, successful, completion, drive, get it done, lead, finishing, dominate, motivated, alpha male. Persist, you will win. Oh, will to win. Okay. I was all confident too. Didn't even say that. But I do feel like it's the same message. It's like persist and you will win. So the number 15 reduces to a 6. Of course, we have the 6 on the board with movement. Maybe you're feeling stuck, stagnant. There is a need to move. Maybe people are bringing you messages, notions, ideas. Not even just ideas, but I feel like some people might even be upset. And you're like, whoa, 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 calm down. Like, what's your problem? This diver wants to make an escape real quick. And yet, really, rather than escaping, this is really beautiful energy. It's maybe even taking those messages from whomever and considering them and maybe creating an alchemy or seeing the beauty in the words or seeing maybe if some of the words have merit or some of what they're saying is true and not being so self-defensive. So you might have an interest in henna tattooing, or be fascinated by people that have henna tattoos. You might enjoy wading in the water, just like up to waist high, because we don't know what else is going to be out there, right? If we get any deeper. But I definitely feel like a great alchemy happening within you. And maybe even the more that happens within you, the more you're drawn to water in a lot of ways. And I feel like you being left out in the cold or leaving someone else out in the cold has everything to do with you needing to get clarity or gaining clarity. And maybe perhaps you leaving people out in the cold is a result of maybe you being a little bit defensive. And then when people come at you, you're like, all right, well, you need to be cut off anytime next, that kind of thing. Show me why the Seven of Wands is here, please. Show me now. This jumper is a falcon. It's landed sideways, rising above. Ability, strategy, skill, focus, transition, changes, higher self, third eye, far-reaching vision. So, yeah, so you're trying to gain perspective, and people are trying to kind of push ideas or notions on you, and you're not having it. And rightly so. You need time to kind of decompress, process, think for yourself, make up your own mind, gain your own clarity. I feel like once you do, you will definitely be the head of the pack once more. You're going to be in the thick of things, full of spit and vinegar, as they say. Why is the Temperance here, please? Why is the Temperance here? For pile number 3. Show me now. You're trying to gain some balance. And the clock, perfect timing, origins, culmination, incremental. Longevity, unstoppable. Stand the test of time, past, present, and future. There's an element of timing involved in this. Temperance is also healing, by the way. Maybe you just need some time to heal. You just need some time for yourself, some time to process. Look at this powerful card. This is a wave of emotion. But it's very controlled. It's almost like the wave of emotion is on this man's... Is this a man's skirt? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a girl. But regardless, it's very controlled. Very sharp, very astute, very clear, very precise. This is communicating the truth and nothing but the truth. My dogs are barking to go out. And the Six of Swords. This could be about a move, about a change, about moving on. And maybe that's what you need clarity about. I'll be right back. Pile number 3. Sorry about that. As you can tell, my dogs are the boss of me. So, we're talking about you have to have your own clarity in order to move on, to move forward, to make a move, to whatever it is that you need to do. So I feel like you need more information, because this is information. This is, I need the truth and nothing but the truth. This is, I'll cut through my own motives as well as your motives, and I'll get to the bottom of it. I want to see why this Five of Pentacles is sitting down here. See if we can get more information on this. So I'm not sure who is... Hi, Sissy. Hi, Coco. Naughty paws. Let's see who is feeling left out or ghosted or is out in the dark. Okay, well, somebody who perhaps you had good times with, drinks with. There's some kind of a separation, and this person's looking at the good times. Yeah, this is water. Water under the bridge. Like all those times, there's water under the bridge, and yet they're feeling some type of way about that. Let me pull this out. Show me more about this Five of Pentacles for my pile number 3. This is a blockage. Show me more about the Five of Pentacles. Show me more about this person that's in Five of Pentacles energy. Show me now. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. I wasn't expecting this. Because this almost seems to be saying that you withheld making decisions or making any movement until you got the clarity. But the reason why all of this is coming up is because there's been a new turn of events, a new turn of like The Wheel of Fortune is all about good fortune, like good news, like good things are coming. And then you have my friend Anubis here. And I feel like even this is you making assessments, studying things, balancing your assets and losses and pros and cons, and reading and staying up and thinking about things late into the night, just really weighing heavily the pros and cons. And so I feel like this person's being shut out and they're not entirely, they just don't know what's going on, and feeling, yeah, some type of way. But it has to do with a new turn of events. Actually, this is a faded card. The Wheel of Fortune is faded, by the way. And so the faded part comes in, it's a new beginning, a new turn of events. Things are going, like energetically, things are on a trajectory on an upswing. Do you like my stuttering? Yikes. Yeah. But definitely things are headed for improvement. And so maybe you're just like trying to make an assessment, who stays, who goes. Don't come at me with your wild ideas. I make my own damn mind up. That kind of a thing. I need to gain a higher perspective. I don't need anybody's influence. I need a clear head about myself so I can have all my wits. And that's when you kind of achieve what it is that you achieve during your conclusion. So I think that things are turning for the better, and this move is going to be better for you for sure. This other person who is left in dark probably does not feel that way at all. Show me why the Wheel of Fortune is here, please. Show me now. This is improving. This is winning, one-upmanship, out-strategizing someone. Because there are 2 5s here, I'm wondering, I could be wrong, but I'm wondering if perhaps this person put you in a place of like, once upon a time you felt left out, you felt left behind, things like that. There was some stuff going on and you were just unclear, and it felt like they had all the power. And now with the Wheel of Fortune, things have changed, and now you're the one that, I don't think strategically you did that on purpose, but maybe there's a lack of like real remorse because, son of a gun, because they put you in this energy. The whole deck fell, you guys. I am not taking the whole deck. Because basically it would be telling a life story. Now, if I was a fast talker, I would attempt it, but I'm not. Anyways, what is this Wheel of Fortune about? So we know that you don't want anybody else's input, nobody to come at you, just to kind of, you need your own time. Why is this a Wheel of Fortune here? 10 is an ending, but this is a new beginning. And maybe ending something to begin something new. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? Show me now for pile number 3. For taking a risk, taking a chance, traveling lightly, maybe. I heard footloose and fancy free. Having optimism, renewed faith in things. These 2 are facing in the same direction. So maybe the Fool and the Knight of Swords are heading in the same direction. It's like, I want to take a chance, but I need the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. Why is the 7 of Wands here, please, for the blockage? For pile number 3, show me now. Because you need time to process, keep to yourself. Maybe even keeping your assets, your emotions to yourself. You're not giving anything away. There's some camouflaging here too. So maybe you're not making it overtly clear what's going on. I feel like a lot of moves are being made in silence. Why is the clock here for perfect timing? Maybe whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, this was already flipped. Hi. Maybe it was a culmination of things. And you're at a point where there was a need for a decision, but it wasn't a need urgent enough to warrant or merit motion or action or movement. And all of a sudden something else transpired and you see an opportunity and you're like, oh hell yeah, I'm jumping on that. Maybe you saw a new investment opportunity. Maybe you decided to buy property. Maybe you decided to buy a business or create something new. Whatever the case may be, it has to do with timing, and it has to do with moving in a stealthy manner. But not so much for the hiding, it's more for getting your own mind into alignment. And this is just to help. I feel like it'll have an effect on your stability, your home life, and everything else. But the timing has to be just right. Okay, why are these cards all over the place? Okay, I'm taking this one too. I'm trying to flip it so I don't see the last card, and I keep flipping it. Here we go. All right, so maybe this has something to do. Maybe you are saying here, like, I want to be single. I decide who comes into my garden, who comes into my home. I have unusual hobbies. I like the way I live. I don't need anyone else weighing in on it. I'm content by myself. I don't need people to kind of create noise in my ear. This is my very beautiful, very handsome person who is self-sufficient, confident, doesn't need anything from anyone. I feel like this person even can be, let's see, they can be viewed as being isolated. I don't think this is your energy. I could be wrong, but I don't feel that way because there's a lot going on here. Anyways, I feel like this person feels to me like somebody who doesn't go out much, or they don't mingle a lot. They enjoy their own company. They have their own ideas about how to do things. And yet when they do go places, they could turn heads. They might have a few oddities about them, a few interesting hobbies, things like that. Or maybe this is saying, okay, I'm gonna relocate, purchase a new home, and I'm going to be single and just do me. Last message for pile number 3. Show me now. Well, it looks really good. Look at that. And then you celebrate. Yay! So maybe people just need to give you a little bit of room, a little bit of space. I'm looking at her. Her face just looks like a doll face. Maybe this person who's been feeling left out or ghosted has a doll face. And then you can come into celebration later. I don't know. We'll see. But the number 3, cooperation, celebrations, things like that. So I think that things are turning up and onward for the good. There's a lot on your mind that you need to take care of by yourself. I don't think that you're allowing anyone to be privy of what is in your noggin. And that is all I have for you. If you enjoy this kind of reading, please do smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me cover. I might consider it. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck. Namaste.